Welcome to session 62 of the Battered Smalls. We now confirm the session's title to be Bad Like Judges. If you watch part 1, you know.
Which, why are you watching part 2 before part 1?
Yeah, that's just bad decisions.
Yeah, take a look at my channel. You can see how well the viewership is.
You should be watching part 3 before part 1.
Statistically improbable, but I don't see why not.
So, yeah. Omnius, things go black. It feels like you've been set on fire from the inside out.
Ow, 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 pain.
It's coming to attention you may not be on the mortal plane anymore.
Looks left, looks right.
Hello? Hello?
5 more minutes.
Ah, there you are. I've been trying to call for a week.
Oh, it's you. Hello.
Yeah, it's me, your boss.
He's been ignoring his boss for even before the event where everything went bad? Wow.
What do you want, boss? Kind of busy.
What happened to your uniform?
It kind of disintegrated.
It what?
It disintegrated. Like the whole thing.
It's a magical ice cream hat. How did it disintegrate?
Magical disintegration.
Why was that magical disintegration?
I did something stupid.
And this is different from normal. How?
Because everything went to shit.
It's at this moment you feel a touch upon your hand and a stroke of your chin from someone behind you. A familiar yet unnerving scent hits your nose. A mix of allure and dread hits you, whereas you just feel something's behind you, lean over you, and then it's gone.
Well, there are 2 options I can think of off the top of my head about who that could have been. One of which is Lady Kiki, and that's who I really hope it is. On the other hand, that could have been Baba Yaga, which is equally funny.
Mind you, before that presence left, you swear you could have heard the whisper of, "You're mine, sweetie." It does sound something like Lady Kiki, but the tone is wrong.
Hey, boss, you wouldn't have happened to see who was just behind me, did you?
Look, this is kind of a group call thing. People can jump in and jump out and... Oh, look, there goes an Overdemon. Hi, Overdemon. How you doing, buddy?
What up? Looking hardy working.
He's kind of the office cut up.
This gives you double finger point going, "Hey!"
Listen, I know you're going through a rough patch, but my regional manager needs to be on the job.
I'm sorry, the what now?
Regional manager? You didn't know this?
Since when did I get promoted?
Let me check. When did you get 2 spell slots?
Like 3 weeks ago.
About then. We're getting meta unintentionally.
No, that was fully intentional.
Considering you only hit... Yeah, that's right. The last session was with everyone at level 14. Which happened exactly at this moment as well.
Yeah. Listen, you're the guy who convinced everyone in my factory that you're the local alderman, when that's not even a thing. I need you to be clever, I need you to be on point, and I need you to sell that ice cream.
I will do my best after I figure out what else is going on here.
And I need you to definitely sell more ice cream than that other jerk sells tacos. Here is your new hat. Ice cream hat on Omnius, so it has been replaced. He has his vessel now.
Back in the real world, an ice cream hat just manifests on his head.
So, are you gonna go out there and sell that ice cream?
I'll do my best, boss.
You got this, kid. If you can convince the idiots in my factory that you are a city alderman in something that is neither a city nor even has an alderman, you can go out there and do business. You'll go far.
All right. I'll see what I can do. Makes mental note to self. Ice cream tacos.
And suddenly Layla is very happy.
I gotta go. Some guy is trying to get me in on his salad business, and I'm really not feeling it. I think he has some sort of Terra Bear.
We just both talked at once. What did you say?
I think he has some sort of Terra Bear.
Well, maybe if we can find a heart bear, we can make Captain Baronet.
It beats the heck out of the other guy who had the, he had this weird sort of gelatinous bear that was bouncing here and there and everywhere.
Motherfucker.
Anyway, gotta go. Guy on the other line. Go out there and sell that ice cream.
I think now is a good time for Omnius to be revived.
Omnius wakes up with a bloody start.
Huh. I've never seen alcohol-induced ice cream hats work quite that way.
Okay, Toothy, you can stop chewing on his leg now. I almost forgot about the abyssal chicken.
How could you forget about Toothy?
I forgot about Toothy.
Because Raven doesn't bring it up.
3 sessions from now, when I have long forgotten it, Raven is going to have us get attacked by gummy bears.
You want to know a fun, like, completely unrelated, a fun fact? The first time I heard that song, it was in German.
That had got to sound very different.
Not really. The cadence is essentially the same. It's just in German. The voice is deeper, though. Like, very slightly deeper, but deeper nonetheless.
See, I've been hearing Seth MacFarlane sing it, which is the funniest thing ever.
Anyways, is anyone going to examine the Omnius?
Yuki's in the midst of trying to get Toothy off his leg.
You're also in the medical ring. Where she just goes, oh hey, Wolfrid's there, putting on some rubber gloves.
Wow, Omnius, after drinking that, you were unconscious for about a week.
About a week works out nicely because it takes a week for the rest of the party to return.
Omnius just nods.
And he gets the good news that, oh hey, the others have returned and they have his mother.
Omnius is, for the first time since he drew those cards, a little bit happy.
Oh, where's my sweet baby boy?
Hi, Mom.
I was so worried about you when you didn't show up with your little friends.
I was, feeling sorry for myself.
There, sweetie. Oh, that's a nice new ice cream hat you have on. It's way better than that one thing's taco hat.
Thank you, Mom. Speaking of which, would you like a free sample?
I would love a free sample, sweetie.
Omnius takes off his ice cream hat, reaches in, pulls out an ice cream cone, and just hands it to his mother.
Oh, this is delicious. The only way this could be better if you had been a doctor, sweetie.
Mom, have you met Toothy?
Toothy, is that the name of your new girlfriend? Is she a pharmacist?
No, Mom, it's the chicken.
Oh, you have a little pet. It's adorable. It's so affectionate. It clearly loves you very much. Almost as much as your mother does.
Oh, well, it must be so bad for you not to come rescue your only mother.
Debatable.
Oh,
Plot twist.
and the group came back with a friend of yours.
Fear, immediate fear. Which friend?
Oh, he's waiting right out here.
Oh no. Just looks out the door.
What does Omnius see waiting for him?
Okay.
You're very quiet.
Yeah, sorry.
Okay,
Right.
there we go.
Yeah, I was setting up things. I'll tell you later.
Okay.
Yeah, the door you see a brass dragonborn with his back on, leaning on a wall, slowly raising his his gaze at you with a very angry look on his muzzle.
Who?
And he's gesturing you with a finger to come closer.
Oh. Hi, Drazz. Just goes closer because I know where this is going, I think.
I don't have to ask you the question, do I?
No. Unfortunately for everyone, including myself, all of my money disintegrated.
Explain?
Magic. It was kind of it was definitely my own fault.
He slowly leans his head towards you when you say the word magic.
Now, consider the height difference between a Corvum and a Dragonborn. I think the word is looming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's more looming than. Yeah.
So, I don't exactly have any money right now of any kind.
You'll have to pay me one way or another, you know that.
Could I pay you in ice cream?
No.
Would you like an ice cream?
Also, no. Listen, I see around here things are not exactly great for the people here. I've witnessed the destruction this place has witnessed, so I'm gonna stick around, helping however I can. Maybe setting up a new workshop here. And I would like you to help me setting it up. How's that sound?
Omnius just gives a thumbs up.
I'll be regretting it, but you'll work for me until you can repay my money all to the cent.
Adds third boss to Omnius's list. Technically fourth, because he technically works for Cyrano too.
Well, now I'm just a factotum at this point.
That's
So
4 jobs
you'll
and still can't pay rent.
yeah. Pay rent in this economy? So you're one of Omnius's many employers. Pleasure to meet you. I am Cyrano 2 Corbeau, a man just trying to get by.
Hi, I'm Yuki.
You're also my boss.
How many bosses do you have at this point?
We've lost count.
Omnius just starts counting. 2, 3, 12. Carry the 4. Divide by 2. 4.
Okay. I get the memo.
A hand just comes out of Omnius's ice cream hat, reaches out, shakes Drazz's hand, goes back in.
Drazz just look at his hand and look at where it came from with the other hand, and then he shakes his head and he wipes his hand on his trousers.
That's Omnius's other bosses.
And then there's the guild leader, who is kind of my boss. No, definitely my boss.
Okay.
Excluded from this list is Lady Kiki, who I think Omnius would absolutely consider his boss.
I guess I have to talk with all of these bosses just to see how to fit Omnius hours into my own work hours.
I'm very flexible about when you need him, so please, by all means. I consider it your use of him would be definitely like social reformation. You're doing a public service.
Yeah, I mean, he does need to do a lot of public service from as far as I know about him.
Just when Omnius's life was getting slightly better. You wouldn't have these problems if you were a doctor, honey.
Omnius just rolls his eyes. Yuki, could you do me a favor? Just roll a quick perception check.
Okay. 14.
His eyes look weird. Like, not
You?
normal colored. They just look weird.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Your eyes look a little weird.
They do?
Yeah.
Just looks in a mirror. His eyes are now 3 different colors. Those colors being pink, white, and brown.
Hmm.
Like Neapolitan ice cream.
Hmm.
Is it normal?
No. Honestly, I'm not sure. What was in that flask?
What flask?
Oh yeah, Dr. Human gave him a drink.
He's been unconscious for a week. It's fine.
Just the side effect of Snorri's brew.
And may I ask what is in that brew?
Nobody knows.
I'm not even sure Snorri knows.
We have used it as explosives before.
Yep.
Hold on a second.
This is absolutely true, by the way. We have used Snorri's brew as explosives in session.
Yep.
Let me see one thing. I need to recover the cleric spell list. I want to try something. Hold on. Where is it?
This is also me reminding everyone that Omnius now has Devil's Sight as one of his Eldritch invocations.
Okay.
Which means I will never be in the dark again.
Okay. Yeah, no, okay. I'm gonna try to use a healing word to see if it does anything to Omnius.
I mean, technically, he didn't take damage. He just
No,
kind of
I know,
died.
I know. It's just I want to see what's the reaction of that, if it can like expel whatever the thing he has inside his body from the brew he drank. Oh, I can.
Well, I don't see why not. I just, Mr. DM,
Yes.
what would be the DC for expelling Snorri's Spew from one system?
Very high. It's also okay, sir. You've been out of action for a week. So the worst of it is over. You still haven't got your sense of taste back, though.
Hmm. I mean, you could try to heal him. I don't know if it'll work.
Alright, let me see. Healing word. Level 2. 1d4. Alright. Here it is. As a personality modifier. Okay. Okay. You kind of recover 8 HP.
The hangover is mildly less painful.
Yeah.
You regain 1 taste bud.
Wow. One of my limited amount of taste buds, because I looked up how many taste buds birds have. It's like 2,000.
I believe you should stop with this brew, whatever that is.
It was medicinal. A licensed therapist gave it to him.
Oh, I was entirely wrong. Most birds have a maximum of 400 taste buds.
Yep, 399 to go.
The problem is, it's a taste bud related to something you don't like.
Alright. Well, I guess it's gonna take a long time to fix it. I'll see if I can do something in the meanwhile.
You seem to be a blacksmith of some description.
Yeah, I'm a blacksmith, alright.
Sure, the guild would be happy to employ you here.
I'd be honored, but I also have my own duties to attend to. That's
Uh,
why I'll be building my new workshop around here.
Well, we could use some help after that kerfuffle with the dragon cults the other months ago, weeks ago. I've lost count.
Yeah, I've heard about it. It's gonna take a while to set up workshop here because my actual workshop is elsewhere at the moment, but I'll set up things in no time. I just need to find a good place for it and claim it. So, where should I start? Does any one of you have a map of the city?
sure,
Oh,
we
we
can
could
help.
always look in the library.
Alright, I'll start from there then.
We were up there last week. We should probably check on how Randall's doing while we're at it.
Maybe he's got some new information for us.
And maybe we'll also find something for whatever he has. And he points at Omnius with a hand.
So, yeah, go down to the library. Frankie's at the main reception desk. Just keep an eye on things. He glares at you. You lot as you arrive. He says nothing. He just glares at you with narrowed eye slits.
Hello.
Cranky just says nothing, just gets back to his work.
All right, let's see if we can find you a map of this city somewhere here.
It's at this point there's a sound of reality tearing a portal opens up, and one of the rat folk pokes his head out of the portal that's now hovering in the air above you, wearing goggles. You recognise this rat folk as being Rift of Sniffle's party. It just pulls out a parchment, just by shoving down. Just gives you a lot of once over, gives you a bit of a salute, and sits back into the portal. That closes up behind him.
It didn't have any furniture with him this time.
That was interesting.
Very much so. Is it always like this in this city?
The rat is categorizing some on a network of portals that have opened up in the light of yesterday's explosion. The boss employed them to map out where all the portals are, where they go. That's all you need to know. Cranky just remarks from behind a book he's now holding. He's now casually, passively reading.
Yeah. All right. I want to ask questions any further about it. I need a map of the city.
Maps of the settlements. M section, that away. Just follow the signs.
All right. Thank you. I follow the signs.
You follow the signs and they lead you eventually to an area of detailed maps. The problem is there are modern maps, ancient maps, maps of places that should not exist, maps that definitely do not exist, maps that should exist but don't. No one explains that one.
Yeah, they really need to categorize their maps better here. I need an actual map of more recent times.
A librarian just passes by, carrying a stack of books to be returned. Ah, it's a map. Okay, that's it just gives you a very brief explanation of where they are. This basically summarizes the shelf to your left.
Oh, thank you. I take the first map I find in the left. And I'm looking for an empty spot in an alley that's closer to the main market street.
Oh, you find plenty of them, but in case of you didn't know it's having came in by airship. That the market district is now a big hole in the island.
All right.
You also notice that the Gearheart Guild was just coming in with supplies and whatnot, along with other ships. No, sort of with stone, wood, lumber to start rebuilding the district. It's but even someone who's never been involved in that sort of thing before damn well knows that the rebuilding the market district is going to take a while.
Yeah. Drazz could imagine that. So he looks for on a map for more precisely for a place that's we're supposedly on the edge of where now the big hole is, so he could set up shop there, so he could work, let's say, quickly there, and be helpful in that area for
Oh.
both the locals and the market district.
Well, you find the place, and according to the map, there's already a blacksmith there. But as you look at it, the map begins to change, both showing the hole in the market district and also a case of notes against this blacksmith's shop being vacant.
Perfect. I'll take the map. I'll mark this map and I'll take it.
Somewhere in the distance, you can hear someone screaming.
Like, Drazz looks around. Sorry. and I'll go back to the rest of the group. Found it.
Great.
Yeah, there was a blacksmith there initially, but now the place seems vacant. So I'll claim it for me. All I need to do now is, do I have to ask to some bureaucrat or anything, or I can just go and take it?
Well,
You know, we should probably check with Guild Legal to see if there's anything required for you setting up the blacksmith, but...
I see. Well, I guess I'll check in with the big top of the leagues on the guild there. Let's move out. Well,
so it's a case of Fox had another hit with Randall, so it's a case of it's the party splitting. So someone talks to Savante, someone talks to Randall.
Let's talk to Cervantes first, and we can check on Randall later. I think, unless we want to split the party.
Yeah, Drazz and Omnius go talk to Cervantes.
I mean, Drazz has other priorities from the rest of the group. He just meet the rest of the group. He doesn't know what you're actually going to do.
Omnius, you take Drazz to go meet Cervantes.
I probably have to talk to him too, anyways.
Fine.
Okay, I guess. Let's have Omnius do it. Maybe intelligence roll to figure out where Cervantes' office is at this given time.
Let's find out. The roll is a 4 again.
It takes you 3 hours to reach Cervantes' office. You pass 3 engineering workshops, 1 bard lesson in progress, 3 engineering classes, a visit from one of the other guilds from the coalition, basically the Inner Islands. There's a magical duel going off in the canteen. You pass the canteen about 3 different times. You pass through numerous teleport rooms, saying hi to Jimmy the 17th, Jimmy the 18th. Jimmy, what the fuck are you doing in my office? You pass by Snorri's basement, sneaking by very quietly because he's still got it out for you.
What else is new?
Yeah, and I'll keep Omnius away from Snorri.
Yeah, Snorri, he's not the biggest fan of Omnius.
Yeah, and I also see that whatever gave you was not good. So, like, I'll be a shield in this case for Omnius.
Well, you can't get your money back if he's dead.
Okay. But, just in case,
mean,
I don't trust anything from-
Technically speaking, you could just take out some life insurance on him and then kill him.
With his track record, no one will cover him.
Fair enough.
So,
Or-
yeah, we're going to step away from you two as you're continuing on for those hours of just getting lost in the guild. And we return to Yuki and Cry.
Hey, Randall, you in?
You find his little cubby hole, but it's empty. He's not there. The rest of his stuff is. Anything you want to do?
Looking around at the cork board. What sort of interesting things do I see?
You note that there's a notice being attached to a latest copy of the Day Tribute now attached to the corkboard, where it's a case of it's that one that's stated Nevermore. That's been a recode. It's noticed there's a little note that's been stuck to it, added with days since update. You note 7 have been crossed off. It's also case in these 7 days you have not had a visit from any of the messengers.
Interesting.
There's been some note about he's been looking into basically both the Gear Heart and the Church of the Broken Heart. Just seeing if there's anything a note there. It's just a case of trying to figure out if anything of importance. It's not been able to track anything, but I suspect there's some shady dealings going on for the Gear Hearts, which is also tied into some investigations they've been doing into islands that have been decimated by wildfires. Where it's been past few years, there's a case of there's been at least small settlements about the place, and then just one day someone goes by to check the village and it's been burnt to the ground along with the local area. There's also a handout pinned to those that basically section of the golf board. Basically starts with the experience of joy, the pyro fantastic. Some kind of carnival circus thing.
The circus.
Some sort of arson circus.
You do note there's a lot of fiery imagery going on, along with just fire molts, fire elementals.
We do not tell Okasan that that's a thing.
I'll assume he doesn't know about it already. I wonder if there's anything related to Frontier on here.
Yeah, look around and Frontier's been bad. It's not a focal point. It's not for as far as it seems for Randall. Frontier does not exist.
At least that's a good thing. That means the Granville's not getting bad publicity again.
there's some notes in one of the off corners, guys, of relating to Lady Kiki and the big old question of who is she? Because she has been governess of New Chester for a very long time, where it's basically been counting generations, and not just human generations, elven generations.
I hope she's doing okay. I haven't heard much out of her since the sandal incident.
We should send her a cheese board at some point.
From her own island?
Maybe we can find some exotic cheese and send her an exotic cheese board.
Wouldn't she take that as an insult? It's not her cheese.
It's inspiration for new and exciting cheeses.
Hmm. It doesn't look like anything really new's popped up, so maybe we should go. Maybe we should go see what the rest are doing.
Alrighty.
So, hours later, we return to Drazz and Omnius. You've been through heaven and hell. Slightly scenes are covered in snow. You finally reach Cervantes' office. Dolores just gives you a questioning look. She's an elder-looking elf who's currently smoking a cigarette on a stick.
Okay, before questioning Cervantes, I lean towards Omnius and whisper to him, "This is even worse than doing something at the bureaucracy building."
Omnius just nods. He's so used to it now that it barely phases him.
Okay, that said, I walk closer to where Cervantes is.
Well, you need to get past Doris first.
Okay.
Yeah. You gotta talk to Doris first. There's no way in without it.
Okay.
Speak to the true owner first.
Greetings.
Okay.
I'd like to have a word with your boss.
She just pulls out a piece of paper and just hands it to you. It's basically a form detailing your name, address, purpose of this call, purpose of this meeting, and all that fun stuff.
Yeah. I
Don't worry,
scribble.
she's definitely not a fae.
Okay. I tentatively pick up a feather and start scribbling on the on the piece of paper.
Oh, I speak of a bit of delay note about messengers. Out of nowhere, a messenger appears, a walking pile of rubbish. That probably beats up Omnius and disappears.
Yep, feels about right.
And when you pull out the message that's been left in one of your inside pockets, it basically reads, "Very clever. Your debt has now changed. You can keep the coin. We will be asking more in the future."
Not concerning in the slightest.
Not concerning in the slightest at all.
You also note, well, very clearly note that you get a paper cut from the message, and the paper just needs to drink up your blood.
That must be some very sharp paper for cutting through Dragon Ball scales.
No, it's on Omnius.
No.
Okay.
Yeah,
Sorry.
that's
Sorry.
vampires.
The hell is wrong with this place?
Well, you see, this entire place is run by a lunatic who lives in the attic.
You really need to find some better people. It's like,
Who else is going to let me throw dynamite at people?
Omnius, we really need to shape you back shape back into something definitely better than you are right now.
That's a tall order there, Drazz.
Well, that's on me now that I say that I would be looking for you. Alright, now what?
You hand the notice back to Delora. She looks it over, the screws up unfortunately the bin behind her. You can go in now. She then just flashes you a pestle smile.
Thank you. And I walk, essentially.
And that is the end of part 2. Is it good part to bring part 2 to an end? I don't know. I'm working with no game plan here. So until next time, be well, be good, and avoid signing things you really don't want to sign. Later, folks.
Later.
See ya.
Bye.
Lion.